What lovely diamonds those are. I wasn't even looking at the hands. What lovely fingers you have. What's up? I just got back from the store, came in, sat down, I'm unpacking my tacos. It's Taco Tuesday. Get your tacos out. Any chance that you can get as a Texan, you have tacos. Let's look at them specimens. Oh, yeah. So what is that? That's it's a hard shell with a soft taco and some beans. This is the local hot sauce place that's expanded into having a kitchen, seating area in the back. Taco Tuesday, baby. Yo, say what? Taco Tuesday, damn bro, you going downtown with those tacos? Hell yeah. What's up, Finbear? Do y'all even eat tacos in Finland? I bet y'all don't. You probably call it something else. I was on Twitter Spaces earlier. I opened up a space that was India was the title of it. India Cash Out, I think I eventually called it. But the idea was to get Indians into that chat room, tell them about Hex. So instead of sending out postcards, maybe let's shave some people off the top of Twitter. Twitter Spaces. I've opened up a few Twitter Spaces before. Opening up a Twitter Space isn't that hard. Finnish people don't do tacos very often, tortillas sometimes. And little cub, Finn cub, doesn't like tacos. Well, there's something to the amount of lard that's used in a tortilla that's not that fun. I might rather just have some non-thin bread of some sort. I just sent myself a picture of a rain cloud that's in the distance. See if I can download it and show it to you. It's in the far, far distance. I do that sort of thing. I like telling people about the rain that's in the area. I also did something cool on Twitter. I made a sketch of an Arc de Triomphe a few days ago, thinking that it could be some sort of a relic that could be put out in a small town or on the side of the road or just in an interesting place so people would visit it or see what it's about. And what it is it's a hex info Arc de Triomphe that's completely digitized. Like a window into create some architecture for Hex, a window into the future, into Sound Money. So I took that sketch and I thought, hey, Richard mentioned about him being interested in making a museum, a Richard Museum. And he was wanting people to give him ideas of what that would look like. And so it clicked for me. Oh my goodness, I could paint that Arc de Triomphe pink and just show it to Richard. So I did that. That's my latest tweet. Thank you, Finbear, for spanning the link. Um, I do want to make this to where like anybody who wants to get together in Texas, Central Texas, but I don't want to force anyone to come to my hometown. Um, Maybe we could meet in Austin. Hey, say what? Would you be interested in creating yo rags to riches? Say what? Would you be interested in, or like, do you think it would be cool for the people in Austin area to get together and have Mexican food on the regular? I think that would be fun. And maybe I change this live stream time period to that time period. So what I'm doing right now is just Taco Tuesday. I invite people from meetup.com. There's I'm near Austin, and there's quite a showing of Bitcoiners and Ethereum people in Austin. And so before the market dip, I decided, wow, I need to get in front of these NFT projects that are about to tank people. I got in front of a few. We have some unique visitors every once in a while. Cool. Say what says consistency is awesome. Maybe we could have a poll for what works best for the majority. So we have made a poll in the Texas chat, t.me/Hex Texas, about what would be good time periods for us to have Texas wide meetings. So yes, I'm interested in us creating an Austin area one and seeing what people would like to do. I think it's really, really easy for people to tune in with YouTube. I I'm not meaning for this to be like a gathering. Instead, I'm meaning for this to be like a freaking outreach to the Austin area. So like maybe somehow we could get with a restaurant and reserve a table, and then also somehow get with some broadcasting. Hey Finbear, you got your greenhouse going in a big way today. What did you do to the greenhouse? He spoke about this a little bit in the Hex Foodies chat earlier at noon. Oh, I just went walking around to the store and everything, and for some reason my body temperature is just now catching up to me in this seat. My yeah, hot. Yeah, we just say what we just got to figure out what sort of broadcasting we want to do. I mean, I'm cool bring in bring in stuff. I've thought about maybe having some sort of a digital assistant, and that person doing the live streams to where I pay that person, like if they're overseas, I could pay them maybe $100 a month and say, hey, only on Tuesdays, run these streams and give out the links in this space. And then everybody who comes on and uses the link that way I can be from my cell phone the whole time. And so I'll have my own little screen. Y'all will have your own little screens where out in the grocery store example with the Hex Foodies thing. Out in the grocery store critiquing products. That would be fun. Finbear says we got the legs extended to its final height. Now I can start with the ends and the doors, then cut the plexiglass. Okay, so he's getting up the frame, and the ends, I remember him telling me that those came last. All right. Say what says this heat is insane. A lot of ponds and rivers are dried up. Yeah, man. It's brutal. At 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock today, me walking to a coffee shop was brutal. Somebody posted that their car read 115 degrees in Austin yesterday. But I mean, we've got it like 106 on the regular right now. And there's like a rain cloud out east of me, a rain cloud out west of me, and it is scorching central. Oh, and grab your beer too. Cheers. Yeah, Rags, Crypto Heartbeat, he's getting the same non-rain like I am. We've gotten one good rain in the last month, and we've received 2 weeks worth of over 100 temperatures. Whew. Say what says 106 plus humidity. Finbear says, "Oh Lord." Rags says it was 71 this weekend here and felt like a blizzard. Back to 100 now. Finbear says we're back to 20-ish degrees Celsius, and I welcome it. Heck yeah. So 20 degrees Celsius. What is that? I need to get my conversions down. I'm sending out an email to everybody on meetup.com. I'm going to send them a link straight to StreamYard. So if they click on it, then I'll hear the little boom. Oop. It says, sorry, there was a problem contacting the members. Okay. That's what I need. Problems. Issues. I have a problem again. Sweet. Let's just have some fun. Degrees Celsius equals 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, that feels good. That's what I sleep in. 68 degrees Fahrenheit. My AC hardly ever turns off these days. Hey, say what? Let's create some sort of a air duct that runs from Finland all the way down to Texas. And then charge people to be inside the curtain. So I think the issue that I'm having with meetup.com is that they're not allowing me to edit the event after it already started, I suppose. But I did give my YouTube channel address, so they are able to see the videos. And then under organizer tools, I should be able to contact attendees. Oh, I need to add a subject. Live now. Shoot for one Austinite. Come on, baby. Say what? Will you go to Twitter and interact with my Arc de Triomphe idea? I see that my email went out this time. It's probably because I didn't put a title last time. All the little clicky clickies. Finbear asks if it's dry heat, and Say What says no dry heat. We get the humidity, sticky sweat type of heat. I'd say there's little, I don't know. It is pretty high humidity in comparison, right? So it's like it's voluminous. When you walk into it, you feel it. It'll push you up if you had skids. But it's so much worse in Houston. Oh my goodness, so much worse. In my opinion. But some of the worst times that I've ever experienced this stuff is walking out of the Austin airport. So, yeah, but like whenever I worked in Houston and I had shirts that I could wear ties and stuff, those collars on those shirts would get so gross. And then how many times can you wear it with in the same wash without taking it to the dry cleaners? Don't get a collared job in Houston. You will never want to leave the office. You will stay inside and study the New World Order all the time. You'll never make it out. Hey, Finbear, who is the most well-known anti-New World Order person in Finland? Is it David Icke? Finbear says the collar made me see the rabbit hole. Yup. Say what says yup. The moment you open the door, you'll feel that heat wave slap you right in the face. There's something crazy about arriving in an airport and then going to the edge of the door. Man, um, I'm thinking about going down to Port Aransas. Like whenever we would get down there to Mustang Island, that's a sandbar worth of an island on the Gulf in Texas. Um, Mustang Island. So just like, driving down there and then opening up your car for the first time, like whenever you get on the ferry or something. Um, and the amount of heat that comes in with that is hilarious. What is uck? What is uck? What is up? Academiated. it's it's a chore to say that. I wish it was easier, but it's hilarious how it's an IQ, tester. Accomatiated? Academatiated. Cool. Say what? Cool. Stepping away. Cool. All right. I'm hoping that I can get some people from the Austin area to flow in here. Academia and emaciated mixed together. Academiaciated. Finbear says something interesting. I have seen stewardesses throw themselves on their backs in the tarmac when they see snow for the first time after they land. That's sweet. Making snow angels for the first time. Are they always dark skinned? It's funny to me that like here in Texas we get ice storms basically. Say what? Thank you so much for liking my Arc de Triomphe on Twitter. I guess I could pick up the images that I was talking about. Here it is, guys. You ready for it? This is the Arc de Triomphe that I'm proposing be the Richard Hart Museum. So it's an outdoor display piece of architecture Um, that would be like Inside Out Museum. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, come on. It's being silly. Like my stomach. It's being silly. Oh, now you recognize it. Now you don't have a bias. Oh, okay. Here it is. I mean, it's just a pink Arc de Triomphe. At the top, I was thinking about it being something else. So here at the top, I have Time Machine, and then I have a leader that points through the portal, saying it's the money portal. So yeah, let's bring into the physical our digital intentions. This is probably way different than anybody has in mind, unless you're an alchemist. And then you're like, oh, okay. I mean, all over the place, we have all sorts of symbolism. So on the outside of this, you could have showers, you could have music, you could have video, um, you could have swings, to like a pole coming off of this that gives people a place to rest. It's way out there. This idea is way out there. Hey, Finbear, how do you like my bottom right corner floating symbol? I think it's so neat, spectacular, interesting. I did that to the Hex Foodies a little while ago, maybe 2 episodes ago. And I'm going to do it whenever I do Solar Dehydrator reviews. I'm going to start doing more Solar Dehydrator reviews just to get the content out there. Looks very sharp. Yeah, thanks. I like how easy it is to like throw something up and it look professional. The people who don't pay for StreamYard have the little ducky up in their corner. And some people, I'm surprised that they haven't just went ahead and paid for it. It'd be so easy. There's my stomach again because I'm not eating the tacos that are right in front of me. So I'm going to share with you one more thing. This was my Arc de Triomphe outdoor Richard Hart Museum, Inside Out Richard Hart Museum. It could be 12 feet tall or however tall. Oh, I already confusing myself. Why not test one taco? Yeah, I should do that. Finbear says I should test a taco. Definitely. Just one moment. I'll have the other image up there. Sweet. All right, so this is just to the east of me. Downsize, downsize. All right. So that's That's a weak ass thunderhead, but it's there. I'm used to much better formed clouds during my summers. It's almost like there's a portion over here on the right and then a portion here on the left. And they've just been divided. Like there's no, these things should be stacked on top of each other in the same place, maybe, if it was true. I'm going to say this. I went to my local library, my small town library or small city library. I went there in 2008. No, I went there in 2011 or so. And I found out that all of the publications that they had there were published in 2003. Somehow in 2003, they replaced all of the Cloud books with brand new 2003 Cloud books. So there wasn't anything from the 70s, 80s, 90s. We are having history be erased. And these temperatures are controlled either primarily or secondarily. Secondary. So one or the other. Thanks for listening. Back to our regular scheduled hex content. All right, I'm going to try taco. And then we'll see if anybody comes in the space. And then we might call it quits. Because Taco Tuesday, join me next Tuesday if you don't have your tacos now. 6 p.m. Central every Tuesday. I am Eco Builder. Thanks, Logan. I like my chair too. So I got it on Facebook from some local people. They ship quite a few of these chairs up from Mexico. I don't know how much you're hearing me chew. I apologize. So if anybody wants a chair, I can connect you with those people. And then also, you might be able to bargain them down, knowing that they bring quite a few up in bulk, up from the border. And let's see. So it's probably a straight shot up I-35, but they hold them in the Austin area. So, and then this could just fit like in the back of my truck. They asked me if I was worried about it. It's like, no, just lay it down here at the top. There's some wood there, and pad that a little bit, and then pad two of the legs here, and it's just fine laying in the back of a truck. If you had more crap, then I might be worried about it, but it's really held up better than I thought it would. I thought I was kind of maybe blowing money for the scene, but it's actually holding up. What I want to do is to get like a badass little tiny pillow, like what Richard has for his back or whatever. I think that would be a great little accent piece. But also I could utilize it as well. Like right now, I have a pillow that what is it, like stained in color, so I don't bring that on screen. I use it. I use it whenever I'm not on screen. But yeah, I need one of those with like lace and stuff. Yeah, Logan, I got this from Austin, where on Facebook Marketplace, some folks had made a rental service business, and their shipments, they're a Mexican family, their shipments come from Mexico. So they've got the connection. So um, I went over to their country road address. Um, and so, like, they were on 1 acre lots or 2 acre lots. And in the back, in their 10 building, they had just like this huge um, variations of these chairs. So there were double seaters, there were, I guess, triple seaters like couch. Um, there were ones that were so much thinner and smaller than this. And then there were ones that had like larger backs and stuff. And I tried to get the least female one. That was also huge though. And some of them were silver with the wood. This one's black with the wood. Some of them were silver, some of them were gold, some of them had like velvet. So this is a black leather, and I think all the buttons were the same. So I kind of looked at how all of the buttons were the same in all the images and stuff. And so Logan's laughing out loud with the least female one. Yeah, the least feminine one. Oh, my ears are hurting just saying. I had earpieces in below my headset and it was starting to smash my ears. So whenever it was that I was shopping for these things, I could tell who the maker was, or if the maker was the same, or the pictures were the same. Like whenever they were posting it to marketplaces under multiple different names, trying to figure out what would work. But really, what they wanted to do was charge you $300 or $200 to rent it for the day instead of allowing you to buy it off of them, the one-time purchase. So that was pretty interesting. So I paid cash, or I visited one day and then came back the very next day, paid cash, boom. Uh, Samantha Kelly, thanks for being here. She said, I had tacos last night, making pasta this evening. I'll have a plan accordingly next week. Sweet. Yeah, come on. And then also, here's the link to join the live stream if you choose to. It'll take you to StreamYard, and then you just simply say if you're okay with using your camera, if you're okay with using your microphone. And I think it might be best if you had another source to read the comments. But what I'm trying to do is field questions about Hex. Prior to now, I've been just trying to build a presence on meetup.com where there's this guy who has been successful in crypto in the Austin area. Like, that's who I'm trying to be through meetup.com. After this meetup, then I go and join either an Ethereum meetup or a Bitcoin meetup later on this evening. So that's at 7 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Austin Bitcoin meets. And then there's Ethereum stuff that's tonight, yesterday, later on in the week as well. But the Bitcoin thing is a online event to where from your house you can do it, and there's at least 8 people that show up, but sometimes it's up to 20 something. Oh, Samantha was over in Rag's Telegram, and that's how she got the link, and she's never been here before. Sweet. Well, I have tacos every Tuesday at 6 o'clock Central. I don't know what time zone you're on. Do you know all about Hex? I hope so. I am a Richard Hart Maxi-ish type person. Sweet. Florida gal. Awesome. I'm in Texas. And on the summers, I like to get out of here. And I hunker down in the winters. And here soon, I hope to check out all these places where Hexicans are around the world. Go down to Ecuador, visit Frosty. That'd be fun. Go over to Finland, visit Finbear. Morton over there in Norway, or maybe at his other location in Zanzibar. Hexican Chief NZ over there in New Zealand. Samantha's into Hex, so I don't have to go over the basics. As if everything was only Samantha here. Samantha, what kind of pasta are you making tonight? Finbear says absolutely toward me coming over there, I'm sure. I could give him some extra muscle towards his projects. That's all I want to do these days. Just pull the trigger. Hey Finbear, what do you think about my Arc de Triomphe idea? Is it stupid? After the live stream earlier with Hex Foodies, I went into the Hex Postcards chat room where we had a meeting, and somebody was interested in continuing to put funds into Hex Postcards and get those things sent out. I posed an idea that we could have a contest on the receiving idea, or the receiving side of the postcards. Stupid like a fox. That's excellent. Having friends around the world, it's so fun to see them use the English language or the way that people think. Keeping you on all 4 cylinders. 4. We got 13 cylinders. Awesome. Logan and Samantha are in the same state. And it's a freedom state too. You guys in Florida, I really want y'all to make a Telegram group. Did you know that there's only like 3 or 4 Hex regional Telegram groups? There's one for Texas, there's one for the Northwest. I'm sorry, in the States, there's only 3 or 4 maximum Telegram groups that deal with region. I could see. Oh, there's one for Chicago, so it's based around the city. There's one for Texas based around the state, and then there's one for Northwest that's based around the region. But I think that we could do a lot better than that. I think it's also time for us to grow. The first time I ever did any like outspoken communication of like, hey, I'm here at an event or whatever, I took a picture of my shirt and shorts at the pool in Vegas. I did not put my face on the camera right there in the beginning. And someone laughed at me and it was like, yeah, well, I don't see your avatar doing shit. I was at the pool looking for a logo and I didn't see a logo on anybody. And we only had like 3 hotels to choose from to get the hookup. So probably 40% of the people were at my hotel, at my pool. That's why I did that. Logan, my parents lived in Houston for a long time, met and married there. My mom's kind of from Houston, and my sister spent all of her intern years in Houston and met and married 2 men from Houston, um, respectively, each in their own time. So now she's married to a Houston boy, has 2 kids, and lives in DC because they followed his work to DC. Darn it, he works for the government. Darn it, right now. But they'll come back because he's a Houston boy. So Houston's wound up into like all of my parents' pre-marriage friends are all still in Houston, and my dad has in retirement has just now gotten back to reuniting with a lot of the guys and having fun times. And my mother, she's been involved the whole time with her Houston girlfriends. Um, half of them stayed there after college, and one of them is my sister's godmother, who has a lot to do with our lives. Finbear says, I bet there's a vegan Hex group. That would be funny if we just made one that was soy Hex. that yeah, let's. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to think of all the funny ways that could go. Cool, Samantha. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your meal. Rigatoni and red sauce with some vegetables. Logan said he's been called soy boy before because of or from an old lady. That's hilarious. Jeez, I'm gonna fall asleep too. All right, y'all. Calling it quits. Smoke them if you got them. Go easy on alcohol. Bring tacos next year. Be nice to every Hexican because everyone's gonna be one. Be nice to everybody because they're not yet a Hexican who you want to be nice to. The Truth Engine's at work. This is a crypto takeover. Finbear says, "Laters, brother." Logan says, "Take care, bro." Peace, y'all.